The Hell in Me is one of my favorite tracks of the entire album. It's so dark and moody. It's like on the verge of craziness, but like introvert. It's so like...
Yeah, so it's sort of building a rage.
Yeah, building a rage. It's about like like a girl and a boy.
Yeah.
Like the entire game.
Yeah, the game around that and like driving each other fucking nuts.
Yes.
And I think everyone's been there where you're like trying to gauge like someone of the opposite sex. Let's just put it like that. And they're just like pushing all the buttons and playing this game, and where you don't understand what the other is doing, and it just fucking drives you crazy.
Yeah.
I think that that whole song plays like a sort of like a pressure cooker.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like it's like in the chorus, like keep pushing to the boiling point.
Yes.
That's what that song is. It's the whole song building up to the boiling point.
And it even has a rap in it.
A rap. Yeah.
A rap.
It's
like with lots of tongue twisters. I need to get my vocal works on.
Yeah, get your hip hop.
Get my Limp Bizkit on. Songs of Obscenity is pretty also like a personal experience, because we've been experiencing a lot of like hardcore bands who are saying, yeah, DIY till I die, it's the most important way of life, and they're selling this image, but are super hypocrites, because they're saying an image but secretly getting sponsored by a big brand. That's what we've seen.
We've seen some stories, and we're not gonna divulge the names, but some like bigger hardcore bands selling a certain image. I mean, I say the word selling, that's what it is. They're creating this sort of image for their fans. Like, alright, you need to avoid these kind of brands, and you need to think for yourself. All together, think for yourself. And then, but at the back of the line, they're sponsored by the brands that they're sort of hating on. And, and I don't blame them. I think it's alright to have a sponsorship if you're open about it. But if you're selling this sort of very straight edge, very sort of lifestyle image, and then you're being completely hypocritical about that lifestyle, I mean, that's the worst.
Yeah.
I mean, with Britney Spears, at least you know what you're getting.
Yeah, exactly.
These guys are just selling an image, and they're just as bad.
Yeah.
But then setting it as, a lifestyle choice.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think musically, for the people that pay good attention, there's a lick in there. It sounds like Metallica. It is Metallica. It is literally from a song from that is a little wink there. Yeah.
I almost forgot about that one. It has this cool Arabic break.
Oh yeah.
I would sing like.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah,
I remember we did like a long session of like vocal recordings, and then at the end of the day, like some was already set, and we're like, we still need to record that break there.
Yeah.
And we set you in the vocal booth. We played the track. It's like, all right, improvise.
Improvise. It turned out pretty good.
Yeah. No, there was like a couple of takes where you're like, what the hell? What do I do?
Yeah.
And then sort of, you would do things, and then we would say, all right, that's cool. Let's try this. Maybe go from here to there, and then sort of bouncing it back and forward. And then at the end, it almost has like, it sounds a bit similar to, what's that song by The Prodigy? I think Smack My Bitch Up.
Oh, yeah,
There's like a break in that. It sort of has that kind of vibe.
Vibe to it. Yes, yeah. This song is about like the music industry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our favorite topic.
Shouldn't give any names, but
no names.
People,
I think if you've ever been in a band and you've been involved with management, odds are like 50-50 that you've been seriously fucked over at least once, maybe twice, maybe even more than that. And it's like you have these like people in the music business which are very like predatory. They just look at bands and see where there's potential and just step in at the right time, just give them half the information,
take all of their money,
take all of the money, then take off, and like after the fact, like, did we just get screwed over big time?
Yes.
That has happened to us. You try to avoid it, like every time you sign a deal, you try to think like, all right, is this a good deal? Can we trust this person? And we did that with every contract we ever signed, and still, there's some people that are just like so sneaky.
Yeah.
I think that's what that song is about.
Yeah.
Those type of people, and basically saying, fuck that.
Yes, exactly.
And move on and show them that even when that happens, we can overcome this type of stuff.
Exactly.